Yeah.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, and it's Greg's birthday yesterday, right?
Exactly.
Happy birthday to you, Greg. You're an amazing person.
I was like, are you going to come to the group? He was like, no, I don't think so. He was like, I don't want them to sing happy birthday to me.
I was looking for it. I was going to do that.
You can still come.
Well, hey, I'll send you a private message where I sing to you, Greg. If we got to embarrass you somehow. It's your birthday.
Remember when we went to that restaurant and I told them it was your birthday?
I know.
They came and said,
all right, so what happened was we went to, was it Brazilian barbecue? Yeah. We went to Brazilian barbecue. It's a group of 8 of us, 10 of us, or whatever. We're hanging out. All of a sudden, I in the corner, I hear her tell the waiter, "Hey, it's his birthday." I'm like, I look over, and I thought he would like get the joke. She was serious about it. Her face was straight about it. All of a sudden, they bring out the cake. They sing "Happy Birthday," and even our friends that were there thought it was my birthday. So, yeah. Hey, I got a free dessert.
We got cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, as if we didn't have enough food at that place.
But that also shows you the playfulness that Lisel is, which is good. I mean, that's what you want. And she's going to be a mother here.
Exactly.
And that's what you need. You need to be playful. You need to bring joy to everything, and that's what Lisel does. So follow her, Dr. Lisel Lewis, on Instagram.
Dr. Lisel, yeah.
Okay, Dr. Lisel on Instagram, because you know what? Her posts, everything she talks about, she does it with fun. She does it with joy.
Thank you.
So that's how it should be. That's what we talk about every day. We see all these smiles. We see people here sticking around.
Totally.
And it's joy. And did you know that Samta and Josh are, I'm putting this out there, are dating.
Okay, well, he was one of the people at that dinner, remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was one of the people at my birthday dinner. And so, he was looking and she was looking, and then she came up. She's like, "Hey, you never set me up with anyone." I was like, and then I didn't realize they were setting me up because Josh was there, and then Josh put his arm around her, and we're dating. I was like, so it did work. Call me a dating expert. See?
Well, just come to the group and you'll meet good people. Like we have events for singles. Ariel talked about her Pitch a Friend that's on February 13th. That's for single people. Or just keep coming to the group. You'll meet awesome people.
Yes.
And if it's a click, it's a click.
You're gonna meet the. I always say the right people show up at the right time. You're gonna meet the person that fits where you're at in your life. If it's dating. If it's business, if it's just support, if it's you're retired, you're trying to find something to do, or you've been in a career for years and you're like, I want to try something different, you're going to find it. I promise you here at the group.
And you know where you won't find it? It's on a freaking dating app.
No.
Sorry.
No.
I think those have just become so beat into the dirt.
Yes.
And it's like, if you want a horrible story, then fine, go on a dating app. But like for good, real connection, it has to happen in real life.
Yeah, no, it's difficult. It's and a lot of people too. They, I know a lot of single guys that they're like, girls only date us on Tinder or whatever app it is because they want a dinner, and there's like they get jaded, and then on the female side they get jaded because guys aren't committed. And so it's this back and forth. You need you know how they met? You know how Josh and Samta met? Pickleball.
There you go.
Pickleball club.
You know what though? I told this to Greg like very early on. I was like, if you want to keep dating me, like never play tennis with me, never play pickleball with me. I'm so freaking aggressive. In those two things specifically, I was like, no, let's just keep it away from there. Okay. But when there was the spin the paddle event, it's like how natural. Like there's a group of active people.
Yeah.
They happen to be single. It just kind of like, you're going to meet somebody good.
Hold on one sec. Lee covered. He's our DJ, I think. He's busy now.
Our DJs have an affinity for Black Eyed Peas. I don't know why.
I know. Wow, we play a lot of it. Maybe yeah, but the thing is, he didn't pick it. Melanie Scott, who's our ambassador of fun. That's an actual title.
There we go.
She picked it, and because she picked it based off of the lyrics of what it means. So there's always a meaning for every. And the thing too, if you notice the songs I pick for our videos, those are it's hard, but I listen to the lyrics and I'm like, does that make sense? Does that make sense?
They're usually like 1990s
Yeah.
R&B, hip hop,
and it has
soul.
to have a meaning to it that
Yeah.
represents the group. That's why I don't play songs like Two Live Crew or I don't want no short man, that type of stuff.
Gosh.
So it doesn't,
God.
So
How is that the song that you?
yeah, I mean, it doesn't fit.
Right. Tall.
Yeah.
Only.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I do want to talk about, so Taylor, I meet with him every other week here to help him kind of stay accountable and try to help his business. He's an amazing artist. He does murals. He did the mural at Rim Tillay in Oceanside. There's all these sports murals. But he's creating a creativity group. He asked, who's creative, who isn't? My thing is, and we talked about it too, which is great, is that creativity, everybody has creativity. It just is in a different form. Some people are very technical, and that's their creative, that gets their creative juices going. But having this group, I think it'll be great because it'll help you. Sometimes it takes stepping outside of what you're comfortable with, being creative, and you start thinking of new ideas for your business. So everyone thinks about creativity as being an artist. It doesn't necessarily have to. But the art may create something in your head where you're like, oh, this is what I should do for my business. It starts to get you to think outside the box, and then that's how you scale. If you stay stagnant and you do the same thing, and we all know businesses that have been doing the same thing for 10 years, 20 years, and they're always like flat. If you want to increase and you want to scale your business, you need to get creative.
Yeah, definitely. And that accountability of somebody who will keep you on that same goal.
Yes.
I feel like that's the hardest part for some entrepreneurs is they lose interest in their own goal.
Right.
Or they get distracted by their own goal. It's just to have somebody to meet up with to keep you focused. It's not in a bossy way.
Yes.
It can be in a helpful
Perfect
way.
example is again, I love the community. I try to meet with everyone. We have Fridays are pretty consistent as how the format. Today I forgot to introduce the new people, and who kept me accountable? Just because you get in such a routine, you start thinking you forget what you're actually doing, and that happens in your business.
Yeah.
You get in a routine, you're like, oh, I thought I did that. Wait, no, you didn't. That's why you need somebody from the outside to say, hey, try this. And that's why I always say be open to suggestions, be open to criticism.
You know what else? When people have a presentation and they have a speech memorized, it's you'll hit every bullet, but it's not authentic. It's to kind of freestyle. Even if you forget something, it's it's still a little bit more real.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you saw the response. Ariel came. All the energy.
Dude,
she has tons of energy.
Yeah.
And she just starts going from her heart and she starts speaking.
Yeah.
Everyone's laughing. She's got people laughing, clapping, and then now people are going to remember her.
Yeah. She's a host. She is a host for sure.
Yes.
I could have seen her as a radio DJ.
Yeah, right. Or a game show host.
Totally.
Or
Totally.
Well, she does lead Pitch a Friend.
Yeah.
And Pitch a Friend, great idea. Dating's difficult, so why don't you have your friend pitch you? I mean, who's your biggest cheerleader? Your friend.
Good
and
point.
Here's the thing. If they're not a good cheerleader, then maybe they're not a good friend as you thought they were.
Also, very good
if they start talking bad about you, I don't know.
Or I've been seeing this meme online that says some of my internet followers that I've never even met before are my greater fans than some of my friends.
Ooh, yeah.
Of 20 years.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why can somebody support you from a distance so strongly and some of the people you've known your whole life, maybe family or whatever.
Yeah.
And they don't support your business. What the heck?
I think a lot of times too it's almost like a mirror.
Yeah.
When your friends, someone that you grew up with, they start succeeding, you kind of look at yourself, and I think a lot of times people don't necessarily like what they see in themselves, so that's why they don't necessarily support you, because they don't necessarily want you to succeed, because then it shows on them.
Yeah.
And so that's the difficult part, and it's everybody's got to evolve, everybody's got to kind of be a champion for each other, and it's amazing too, the energy when you're trying to help somebody. You help as many people as possible, it comes back
So one of the presenters today was John. Is that his name or Joe? Joe. It's called Boys to Men.
Yes.
And that organization was so freaking motivating. It made me want to support them so strongly. It sounds like programs within schools in San Diego helping middle school boys to high school age boys just receive mentorship and not get trapped into whatever bad direction they were going into. But the values that he was stating almost sounded like the values he learned from being in Alcoholics Anonymous. And it's funny how you may think of addiction to substances. What does that have to do with boys growing into men? A lot.
Yes.
A lot.
You're right.
They're trying to help as many young boys learn early in life versus waiting for them to become an adult and then becoming addicted to something and then learning those same values.
Yeah. No, you're exactly right.
If you know the, foundational values as a kid, it's will that prevent you from, choosing other stuff when you're an adult?
Yeah. No, exactly. And the thing too is it's don't let iPad, YouTube, any social media be the mentors for your kids. I know people look at stars, NBA stars, NFL stars. They're not mentors because they're someone to kind of look up to, but they're not your mentors. And a lot of times people just let that happen. So that's what we need to do is if we want to change the future, we need to be mentors and show the way. And we have to show them by we can't be fighting each other. We can't be hating somebody for whatever their political, religious beliefs are. We need to unite. We need to show them a better way so that the future, if we show them that this community is normal, they're going to grow up and they're just going to think it's normal because it is. It should be. We've gone far away from it. Mm-hmm. So, be a mentor.
Yeah.
Let's help support. You'd be a great, amazing mentor. I'm going to start that scholarship fund. We're going to be mentors on that. But whatever we can do to help the young.
Definitely. And he mentioned a gala and also this Fairbanks Ranch golf tournament. I want to go.
Yeah.
That just sounds like a cool freaking... First of all, I want to support his company, and the events themselves seem cool.
Yes.
How about celebrities and stuff? Almost every single one of my whatever idols that I had when I was a kid have publicly been declared just had horrible decisions in their real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people that I wanted to trade lives with Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm not Britney Spears.
Yeah. It's true. There's definitely a trade-off. But the thing too is if you look at some of these child stars, a lot of times they come from very traumatic childhood, and then they become stars. Imagine if they had a good mentor, not somebody that was going to take advantage of them, but good mentors. It could change everything.
One thing that I've always loved about different sports is to have a coach, even if your coach only talks to you about football, only talks to you about baseball, that mentorship of having somebody that you can turn to every single week or every single day that you can trust. It's just that mentorship alone. Yeah. It doesn't matter if they turn into a pro football player. It doesn't matter if they turn into a pro athlete. Just knowing wow, I had this structure early on in life. It gave me direction to make good decisions as an adult.
Yes.
But not everybody plays sports.
No.
So that's where Boys to Men sounded like they appealed to kids who are already heavily on video games, heavily watching porn.
You're right. Well, and the thing too is it's if you don't play in a sports organization as a kid and you're not a part of a club, you're not, and then you graduate school, then you don't have that kind of that mentorship. You don't have that structure. Yeah. So it's that's why we need, as adults, we also need things like the men's group. We need things like the group to be able to help guide you to different things versus you trying to figure out yourself without a direction. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. The whole internet thing, obviously you're watching us on the internet and there's meaning for it, but it's where does your life actually happen? Hopefully it's off your phone.
Yeah, yeah, true. Unless Now, we give you permission to be on your phone if you're watching Heart of the Matter.
If you're liking and subscribing to Heart of the Matter
subscribe,
podcast.
share it with your friends. But again, we talk about real things. We talk about daily life. We talk about things that are inspirational. We talk about hard things. I mean, that's what this is about. We're not trying to, become these big influencers that just hawk like major brands. We support local.
Yeah.
Choice.
Seriously.
Nastasha came today. The electrolyte. Perfect. My hand keeps cramping from climbing yesterday. Hey, look. She brought electrolytes. That's what I needed.
And Mimi, she also spoke today. So she has a tea company called Cardiff by the Tea.
Cardiff by the Tea. Instagram handle, Cardiff by the Tea.
Love that name. And then her and her sister also have a business where they have medical practitioners that do ketamine therapy.
Yeah.
That's another thing. It's like when you receive a type of therapy that's drug assisted, then you use the tools that you gain during therapy into your real life outside of those four walls.
Yeah.
It's like how do you take the information that you learned in this unique situation, and how do you translate that into your real life?
Yes, I love it. And she's done a lot of things, medical sales, and she's pursuing her passion. This is great. She does a little of everything. She even said she has a million different ideas and she wants to do them all. She can definitely do all of them. Let's keep it going. And it's simple, but I love just the branding of Cardiff by the Tea.
I know,
we need to come up with something.
Yeah.
You know what Lee has to come up with? He has to get the URL Cardiff by the Lee. Something. I mean, come on.
Idea.
Everything.
Good idea.
A orthopedic surgeon, Cardiff by the knee. I don't know, something. I mean, let's continue to create those. These are simple but genius.
That was too good. Yeah. I can't say anything above that. That was
hey, reach out to us. Remember, Fridays. We're going to have Feel Good Friday, 9 o'clock every Friday here at Good On Ya. Tuesdays, Good On Maya Moon in Normal Heights. Thursday, starting the second week. We already secured the date. The second week in February, which is February 12th. At 9 a.m., we're going to be at Municipal in Oceanside, and we're going to do that weekly. Archie's going to help facilitate. We'll be there. We'll help to kick it off, and we're in the area. She lives there now.
I just moved to Oceanside.
So she might be there every Thursday.
I live in Oceanside.
I mean, come on. So, but Archie does so much. So yeah, we're gonna give him the facilitator role along with us, and then we're going to try to help the community. You saw today, if you were here today, we try to promote local as much. Cardiff by the Tea. We got Choice Juicery. We got all these other Cardiff by the Knee. Hey, get that URL, by the way, if you're an orthopedic surgeon. But we have a community that follows us. We have close to 1,000 members. We've got, I don't know how many people follow us on YouTube, but we consistently, hey, here's one thing I did notice. So I posted our last talk on Friday. And we got just a handful of views, and then I posted it on our story, and then all of a sudden we got a ton. So that's the secret.
Crazy.
That's the secret, is we have to post. So if you have an event, if you have a podcast, post it, put it out there. Because if you just put it on YouTube and you try to tell people it doesn't work, what you have to do is you need to post it, get it out there, link it. Yeah. So that's the secret. That works.
If you don't have a button that says click here.
Yeah.
They don't. It literally has to say, watch here, click here, book here.
Yeah, because if
it's simple messaging.
Yeah, if you go to my profile, I don't usually go to the profile, to be honest. If I see it, it's a lot of extra work. I got a million other things to do.
Yeah.
So if you put it right in your story, say click here, it works. Yeah. It works.
Yeah, easy. Oh, and then one last thing. So Emily from last week, she has a raffle she's doing. So the way you enter the raffle is to text her directly. Yeah. She just got 150 new leads.
Yes. She actually texted me. She's like, I'm assuming you just announced it because I got a ton of text messages.
Versus if you come and present with a QR code, if you come and say, talk to me after the meeting, those people are already lost.
Yes.
They have to message you or add you right when you're asking for it to for sure happen. I think that's probably going to be the smarter way of doing it.
It's a great way to get followers. It's a great way to get a mailing list if you want a mailing list. Mm-hmm. So she got it. She's going to do every week. She's giving out 2 weeks free membership to the Red Light Carlsbad. So you'll be able to do like red light therapy. Thank you so much. I was going to clean that, but thank you so much. Yeah, okay. The staff here are good on here. They're awesome, by the way. But yeah. Now 2 weeks free, so come. The only way you can get it though is enter the raffle, and her dog picks it. She picked it. I think Kristen won last week.
Okay,
I think that's
good dog.
This week she's gonna announce somebody else. Every week when you come here, she's gonna do a raffle until they open in April. So that's gonna be how many? I mean, that's still like 3 months away. 3 months away. That's a lot of people that are going to get it. A lot of
lead generating.
Yeah. That's 12 people that are going to get free memberships for 2 weeks.
Totally.
Most likely, out of that, what percentage will probably become actual members? Probably a lot, because they're going to get introduced to it.
Right. And starting running before you even open your brick and mortar, that's really the only way to have clients on day one.
They're being smart about it. They're getting involved in the community before they're even open. Do that. If you have a business, you have an idea, and you're like, all right, I'm going to open in June of 2026. Come to the group, come to our events, start to promote it, start to connect with people, and I promise you, you're going to hit the ground running with business right away. We're going to pack Red Light Therapy in Carlsbad. If you have a business, you want to sponsor, you want us to do a video, which, speaking of which, we got to go to Municipal. I want to do a promo video for what would be a good name for Thursday? We got Team Up Tuesday, we got Feel Good Friday, Thursday. Can't be Thirsty Thursday. It's got to be. We'll think about it. Maybe we'll chat to you. All right. Too much sun.
Yeah. Turn it up.
Oh, Turn Up Thursday. Okay, I like that. Okay, we'll figure it out. But ChatGPT will probably figure it out for us.
Great.
But again, whatever we can do to help you, the community, let's get involved. Even if you just moved here, we get a lot of people that just moved here like a week ago. You're a local if you get involved in the community.
True.
You could have lived here for 30 years, and if you're not involved, you're not local. I'm sorry. You're local if you get involved in the community. Help your fellow neighbor.
Love it.
All right.
Heck yeah.
Thanks again. Stay tuned for more.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.